At the edge of streets turning quiet, the night slowly breathes my name. Lights fade soft behind the window. Nothing feels the same. There's a folded piece of paper hidden deep inside my bag. Between the lines, your silent meaning still pulls my footsteps back. You said take your time, don't hurry, like the world would always wait. Somehow those words are still here, refusing to fade. I chase the hours running forward, never learned how to stay. Now I see love doesn't disappear, it just changes the way. In the daytime I pretend I'm fine, erase your name, lock my phone. But when the city starts to shimmer, I'm never really alone. Every corner holds our silence, every street remembers us. I didn't lose what we were, I just learned how to hold it close. Softer, slower rhythm, you're still alive. I'll stand before the dawn. When every light goes out tonight, I don't fade away. was the warmth left by the window. I begin again. Morning hums before the city wakes. The softer light replaces yesterday. Nothing's broken, nothing's gone. Just something new, moving on. I found myself in borrowed hours, between the rush and letting go. Every moment asked a question. I was scared to answer slow. I packed my doubts in silent pockets, left my fear outside the door. Turns out freedom isn't loud at all. It's gentle, nothing more. I stopped asking where you ended, started asking who I am. Somewhere in that honest silence, I learned how to stand. This is where tomorrow quietly begins, not with promises, not with pain, just a breath I didn't notice, turning ordinary into bright. This is where tomorrow quietly begins, no dramatic goodbyes to say. I don't need to chase the past anymore. I'm learning how to stay. I used to measure all my feelings by the echoes you left behind. Now I'm listening to my footsteps, keeping pace with my own time. There's beauty in unfinished answers, in not knowing what comes next. I don't need a perfect ending, just a heart that's finally rested. Love doesn't always ask for holding on. Sometimes it teaches release, and peace arrives without warning, like air I didn't see. This is where tomorrow finally begins, in the calm I used to fear. Every step feels less like falling now, more like I'm standing. to be understood. And I'm finally grateful for all the ways we could've. This isn't the end of anything. It's where tomorrow quietly begins.